You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. LeBron James has played against the greatest giants in NBA history. But what he just said about Steven Adams has the entire league buzzing. When LeBron speaks, people listen, and this time, he didn't just give Adams respect. He issued a warning. Tonight, in a moment that instantly shook the NBA world, LeBron James delivered one of the most powerful, and frankly hilarious, compliments you will ever hear about an opposing player. And the target of that praise? None other than Houston Rockets center Steven Adams, the man LeBron now calls one of the most dominant rebounders on planet Earth. It all happened on the latest episode of Mind a Game, LeBron's hit podcast with two-time MVP Steve Nash. The conversation was supposed to be about rebounding trends in the NBA's 2025-26 season, but then LeBron dropped that line, quote that is already going viral across sports media, across Twitter, across TikTok, and across NBA locker rooms. You need the whole team, plus the bench, plus the coaching staff, and your security team, to box out Steven Adams. He's the strongest guy. Social media exploded. Players started laughing in disbelief. Fans started quoting it instantly. Because when LeBron James, the face of basketball for 2 decades, calls you that strong, that's not praise. That's a declaration that Steven Adams is a problem, a real one, for every team in the league. Steven Adams, the man who turns rebounding into warfare. Rebounding has become the biggest storyline in the NBA this season, and the Houston Rockets are sitting right at the top of the league. And there's a reason. In fact, there's a 6'11", 265-pound reason. His name, Steven Adams. The New Zealand native has always been known for his toughness, his physicality, his screen setting, and his ability to carve out space like a bulldozer made of concrete. But this year, he has taken it to an entirely new level. In just 21.8 minutes per game, Adams is averaging 9.2 rebounds, a 4.8 defensive boards, a plus dozens of box-outs that don't show up in the stat sheaths, not just rebounding. He's dominating the glass. He's altering possessions. He's dragging defenders away from the rim. He's creating open rebounding lanes for his own teammates just by existing. Adams doesn't need the ball. He doesn't need plays drawn for him. He doesn't need attention, he just outworks everyone. He outmuscles everyone. He out-hustles the league every single night. And that's exactly why LeBron felt the need to talk about him. LeBron's breakdown, the respect only a legend can give. On the podcast, LeBron and Nash were deep in a discussion about why rebounding matters more than ever in the 2025-26 NBA season. And LeBron didn't hesitate. When you play Houston, Steven Adams is a main focus. Think about that. LeBron James talking about an opponent and calling a player who barely shoots the ball a main focus, that's the highest respect you can get. Then LeBron doubled down. He's the strongest dude in the league. You're not moving him. He moves you. Nash laughed. The internet screamed. But LeBron wasn't joking, he meant it. Steven Adams is the type of player coaches warn rookies about. He's the type of player who makes guards think twice before crashing the boards. He's the type of player who sets screens that feel like car accidents. And when LeBron, a man who has battled Tim Duncan, Dwight Howard, Shaq, Garnett, Embiid, Jokic, Giannis, says Adams is the strongest guy, you take that seriously. Why Steven Adams is more important than ever to the Rockets. The Rockets have built one of the NBA's most physical, bruising, intimidating front courts. They rebound. They defend. They fight for every loose ball like it's a championship. And Adams anchors all of it. His presence changes everything. Fire, he forces double box outs. Fire, he opens space for young players. Fire, he saves possessions. Fire, he controls tempo. Fire, he punishes teams physically. He doesn't score 20. He doesn't hit threes. He doesn't run point. But in the modern NBA, where spacing is everything, where pace is everything, where transition baskets are everything, controlling the glass is the hidden superpower. And Adams is a superhuman at it. The LeBron effect, a compliment that echoes across the league. When LeBron praises someone, it sends a message. And that message is simple. If you're not planning for Steven Adams, you're already losing. Coaches listen. Players listen. Analysts listen. Fans listen. Because LeBron has seen it all. He has played against every monster the NBA has created. Oh, when he says Adams requires the whole team plus your security staff, he's not being dramatic, he's telling the truth. Why Adams is a nightmare matchup for the Lakers and everyone else. The Los Angeles Lakers have struggled with size and rebounding over the last few seasons. And Steven Adams is exactly the kind of player who exposes those weaknesses. He sets brutal screens. He drags defenders under the rim. He grabs every loose ball. He boxes out like he's made of steel. He plays with the strength of a rugby forward, and unlike some centers who rely on finesse or finesse-based footwork, Adams brings raw, honest, unfiltered force. When he hits you, you feel it for days. When he leans on you, you slide backward whether you want or not. When he grabs the ball, it's like watching a tree trunk uproot itself. Adams is the NBA's last true enforcer, and LeBron knows it. Why LeBron's words matter beyond the court. This is more than a viral moment. This is an appreciation of the blue-collar warriors of basketball. Players like Steven Adams, who don't get the highlights, don't get the flashy storylines, and don't get the superstar treatment, but impact games in ways fans often overlook. LeBron is shining a spotlight on the unsung heroes, the screen setters, the box-out machines, the interior defenders, the rebound creators, the physical anchors. These players don't trend on Twitter. They don't get MVP votes. They don't score 30 a night. But championship teams need them. And right now, the Rockets have one of the absolute best. The NBA reacts. Respect everywhere. After LeBron's comments went viral, reactions flooded social media. Fire, Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league. Fact. Fire, LeBron telling the truth people are scared to admit. Fire, Adams doesn't get enough respect. Glad LeBron said it. Fire, the guy is a human bulldozer. Even former players chimed in, confirming what everyone already knew. Adams is a different breed, no ego. No drama. No trash talk. Just toughness, consistency, and elite physical dominance. One quote, one episode, one reality check for the NBA. LeBron James didn't just praise Steven Adams, he validated him. He elevated him. He reminded the world that dominance comes in many forms. And as the Rockets continue to lead the league in rebounding, as Adams keeps bullying front courts night after night, as young players feed off his presence, it's becoming clearer than ever, Steven Adams is not just strong. He is essential. He is elite. He is the quiet force powering Houston's resurgence. And now, thanks to LeBron, the world is paying attention. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.